is Mishka, and today I have a really serious topic to talk about, and this here is my personal blog video. And I should probably warn you, what I'm about to tell you guys is really shocking, disturbing, really unexpected. Here we go. As some of you guys may not know, I got really harassed on the job back in the mall. Well, it all started out around December. In the late December, 3 days before New Year's Eve 2016, I was encountered by one of our co-workers. Well, we don't want to reveal his real name, but I had to say, let's just call him Mr. Dinkyberry. Mr. Dinkyberry, he started to harass me on the job. I had to describe him that he's pretty much telling me he has tattoos, muscular, and he's African American, fully. Pretty much, as I noticed, on that very day after Christmas, 3 days before New Year's Eve 2016, during the closing time, I was trying to get the big trash bin as a janitor. And yet, Mr. Dinkyberry, he's actually crazy. He kind of lashed out at me. I was like scared, confused at the same time, but mostly confused, and I wasn't so sure what he told me, and I just honestly don't know what he was talking about. And then I had to text or call my fiance on the phone while he was working at that time. Kind of like pretty much a month before he got wrongfully banned by accident. As much as I talked to David about what was happening to me, I told him about, he said to me I completely forgot what I said to David, and he also, a few days later or weeks later, after New Year's 2017, Mr. Dinky, he actually lashed on David, and then he lashed out on our night shift supervisors. Our night shift supervisor is really more like the boss of the night shift. The manager of the night shift. Pretty much, Dinky, he actually lashed out on our manager, the night shift manager, the supervisor, about all this about the Italian female security lady. Well, I may not know if I'm saying this right. It was all this about who said what to who, and that kind of made me feel really confused and mostly scared at the same time, because I don't like the vibes that guy was been giving off to me. I was like, oh my god, it's really getting a little too much. I should probably stay away from him for a while. And then it wasn't so worse during that very fall season when David introduced me to Dinky and the rest of the workers. Then it got so crazy and unsure during the very late week of December. And then after David was wrongfully banned from the mall for no reason, and something was really happening and some bad things are still going on, and I noticed until during my first Valentine's Day to my birthday, things got even crazy for me just to believe it. And with Dinky, he was really strange towards me every time seeing him. I was like, okay, this is really confusing me. My really worst experience is that he literally lashed out to me and Mr. I don't want to say his name, but we'll call him to Eric. He's more like a guy who's sweating a lot. He likes to work at the job, even though he uses the phone a lot. Well, the problem is, Mr. Dinkyberry thinks he had actually lashed out at me and Eric. Okay, I'll explain everything out, and it's also written from my journaling notebook. Well, during that very same day, that's when I noticed that Dinkyberry, he was acting off. It's hard for me to say it out loud. While Dinky acted up like a real jerk, while I was feeling completely shocked deep inside, shaking vibration while I was having my personal feminine problems. It mostly gets me dehydrated. I was really dehydrated that very same day. And I just had some strange unexpected symptoms that very same day. I also have some stomach aches, skin felt itchy, half of me was burning up, and I can't breathe, and there's so many unusual symptoms were happening inside my body. Well, I did tell my night shift supervisor about me and myself to go to my very first 15-minute break. And I left the break room before I felt really needing the food, so I can feel a lot of energy. You get what I'm saying? So I quickly decided to head for Mrs. Fields. It's more like a bakery place for pretzels, cookies, and lots of sweets. It also has some drink beverages, but not alcoholic, but just like coffee, chocolate, and lemonade. Different type of fruity lemonades. And also smoothies. I had to get over there so I can buy something from there, like a snack, drinks for fuel. After I ordered a drink and 4 cookies, which is a simple plain I can actually afford that very same day. Well, of course, that very same time, while I was really needing to get something to eat really fast and I was really freaking out, needing myself to breathe and try to calm down. After I ordered, the very worst part had come. Mr. Dinky just talked to me on the radio, or the walkie-talkie that we called. And I did tell him I needed a fuel, but instead his voice tone just sounded like a demand. And he made me have to cancel my order, and I was feeling really down and really not so sure what he wants. And here's the very most worst part. After I did cancel my order, I just went all the way back to the outside of the break room. And Mr. Dinky was there, smoking like the usual, with his cigarette. The most unthinkable, uncensored, and unforgivable moment happened that very same day. It was only between 5 o'clock p.m., but almost close to the evening. You see, guys, Mr. Dinky have literally lashed out at me and Eric. And it was so hard for me to say. He also falsely accused me, wrongfully blamed me, and quickly misjudged me. All this about not doing my job. I was so surprised that he revealed that kind of dark side of himself and lashed out toward me and Eric. All that same day. But at this rate, he even threatened me if I don't do my job, he might threaten to write me up.